Couch Gang, Hip Hop, Crimies, and Crimettes? Welcome back to the couch. It's your man Beto back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. We got another Crow reaction here live from the couch with us today on a Christmas day. And she's put me on to some more Akala today because I just heard his sister and she had dropped a couple of tracks with a few people and it was pretty solid. So now we're getting back into my man Akala, who I listened to a while back, and he's a pretty firm artist. So we're gonna dig into this here and do Behind the Painted Smile featuring Lowkey. Let's see what we got. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe.
So what are we gonna give him now?
We got a little song together that we'd like to share with you. Once I move this mic out of the way.
Yeah.
Yo, if you know it. Yo.
Put your peace signs up in the air.
Behind my painted smile on all the revolutionary noise, it's nothing but a lost little boy, confused and insecure, arrogant and oversure, an egotistical prick. So come on, please praise me more. It's great if my music bettered you, but I contemplate murder every day. Don't put me on a pedestal. Plus, truly, just the vehicle, the music just runs through me. In my better moments, I could let the universe use me.
Behind my smile, there's generations of pain, self-hatred engraved, miseducated my brain, decimated the place where my dead relations were slain. Not engraved, miseducated my brain, decimated the place where my dead relations were slain. Not just physically, but mentally penetrated our veins. What you got inside hasn't gotta die once, it can die a lot of times. That I promised my son. Analyze every song that I've done, trying to fight colonialism with a colonized tongue.
Like colonialism with a colonized tongue is crazy. Colonized
Promise
tongue
my
is
son,
crazy.
analyze every song that I've done, trying to fight colonialism with a colonized tongue.
If you know the words, London City. Behind my painted smile is the most painful grimace. This mental prison I live in, cause I am so conditioned by my privilege. What a strange contradiction, to grow brown in Britain and know that you're living was paid for by a carcass that resembles yours. Born in the heart of the empire, you're worth more than others just like you, but less than the native ones. Raised by my mum, but in this world I am my father's son.
Behind my painted smile, we're very flawed human beings, done many things that I regret and never
Knew the reason.
What do you believe in, truth and freedom, or are you
real.
deceiving?
That's real
I
right
don't
there.
wanna die in prostration to Europeans. They say the answer is within you and nowhere else. Understand the vision, man on a mission to know himself. Go defenders, no retreat and no surrender. You probably think that we don't remember Otabenga. Yes, nice one. Yeah. Okay,
Yo, bruv.
let's do it. Make some noise for Bob.
Behind my painted smile is the most painful frown. Picturing the buckets of blood that decorate the town. The trigger drum, bullets sung, gun some, and everyone that's dead was somebody's someone.
Behind my painted smile, I feel like a naked child. Maybe rapping ain't for now, cause the passion is fading out. Up early though, I search and roam along this dirty road. Just another traveller taking a long journey
All
home.
this talk of intervention to protect him, what is the intention? Same as it ever was, the colonial past and present. Got more respect for most of the right wingers than the paternalistic, patronizing liberal bigot.
Our way of life is so divine, we should intervene. Select war and export the British dream. Behind cinema screen, there's much that isn't seen. George Clooney war movies never bring our
Yo,
children
fam,
peace.
you ever wake up and just feel like fucking off? Never coming back to this place and just cutting off?
All the time, I almost did last year. The trouble was the bloody cops had me running in and out of bloody dock.
I've been there, brother, don't promote it in this rap shit. I ain't a stranger to having my back on their blue plastic.
Can't keep us captive,
We see the tactics
to keep us passive.
we beat the fascists.
Release the classics
I
and reach the masses.
What up, just
London
time? Merry Christmas to
City,
you too,
let's
my
see
guy.
everybody make some noise.
Happy holidays. No, it's not playing.
Look up,
Well,
Dele.
I'm not playing about happy
Catch
holidays.
these people,
Happy
Dele.
holidays, dog. I know
London,
people get
make
mad
some
about it,
noise
so.
for real hip hop music. Make some noise for my homeboy,
Thank you very much.
Lowkey.
You know what's funny about? I think I had this conversation with who did I had this conversation with a couple of weeks ago, and I'm only pausing here on the crowd because it's always a funny frame when you see the crowd and when you go real hip hop, and then people try to be like, look who's in the crowd. But I had this conversation with speaking in lyrics, right? And I said, if you go to majority rap hip hop concerts, the bigger the artist, the more likely you're gonna see a crowd full of white faces at a hip hop concert. And this is not that's not a knock. This is not a knock. This is just what it is. The consumers of hip hop, the consumers, the ones that buy the music that go into it, are majority white folks, and that's not a bad thing. I don't even say that to be bad. I think it's just funny how I seen this, and it just brought me back to a conversation I had with speaking of lyrics in regards to just like uh, the consumption of hip hop and like who actually consumes hip hop, like buying the records and stuff like that. Like obviously we buy them, but the majority of people in the suburbs fuck with hip hop and they buy it. So they were like shocked by that. And I'm like, yeah, most concerts you go to, like you're gonna see mostly white folks. Like I was at Kendrick Lamar's concert in May, and most of the people at the concert were white. Like, yeah, you seen a splash of us in there. Like you see one, two, maybe five black people in this frame right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's always funny that when you see who be at the concerts, the crowds in the concerts and shit like that. And it's just a funny thing to point out, dog. Like people be acting like, saying white people don't like hip hop and shit, and it's like, nah, they consume it more than like we do as far as participating and going to the concerts and buying the records and shit like that. The consumption is different, but that's just my little insight on it.
Some noise for my homeboy, Lowkey.
Thank you, yeah.
This song gives me mad Erica Badu vibes too.
Just let it run out. What's going on in London City? Okay.
Bump, bump, bump. See, he did it. He did the bump, bump, bump. You know what I'm saying? He hit the bump at the end. It's definitely a thing. He did it. Him.
Okay.
Bump, bump, bump. And if y'all don't know, I'm only pointing that out because I was listening to Lady LaShare, and she did the bump, bump, bump in the top, in the hop top. You know what I'm saying? She did all that, and I had to just go. Wait, is that a thing out in the UK? Like, is y'all click clack sounds, boop boop pop pop with the top, and then like we go do 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 boop boop boop. You know what I'm saying? Like we do that versus how y'all do that. So that's why I had to just put that out there, man. That shit's funny as hell, bro. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I give that performance a solid 4. Very relaxing. Very it brought me down a little bit. I was very turned up, you know what I'm saying? It didn't bring me down in a bad way, but it just brought my energies levels down a little bit, which that's fine and great, but I need them to be a little bit more higher today. I need them a little bit more higher, but that was a solid song, man. They were speaking some real shit in that, per usual. Shout out to Akala. And damn, I wish I knew who other brother was. Did it say? And Lowkey, featuring Lowkey as well too. So shout out them. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We out of here. Peace.